Welcome back to Foundational Health Solutions podcast. I'm Eric Marquette, joined as always by Dr. Stuart Hoover. Today we're diving into something that's been making waves in the supplement world, Algal Omega from Mother Earth Labs. Dr. Hoover, I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical at first. I mean, algae for omegas?
Oh, Eric, you're not alone. I get that all the time. Folks hear algae and picture pond scum, but this stuff is like the Rolls-Royce of plant-based omegas. Seriously, it's a game changer. Unlike traditional fish oil, Algal Omega is totally plant-based, so you get all the EPA and DHA. Those are the superstar omega-3s without, the fishy burps or the guilt about overfishing.
And let's be honest, those fishy burps are the worst. I used to take fish oil and, well, my wife would not let me forget it. Since I switched to Algal Omega, not a single complaint. No aftertaste, no weird reflux. Just smooth sailing. But Dr. Hoover, can you break down why EPA and DHA matter so much? I always get them mixed up.
Absolutely. So EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, think of it as your body's firefighter. It helps reduce inflammation, supports your heart, and even helps with mood. DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, is like the architect for your brain. It actually makes up about 8% of your brain's weight, which is wild, right? DHA is crucial for cognitive development and keeping your mind sharp as you age. And here's the kicker, our bodies can't make these on their own. We got to get them from food or supplements.
That's the bit that always surprises me. You'd think with all the advances in nutrition, we'd have figured out how to make our own omega-3s by now. But nope, still have to get them in. And with Algal Omega, you're getting 150 milligrams of EPA and 300 milligrams of DHA per serving, right?
You got it. And it's not just the numbers. The soft gels are tiny, easy to swallow, and they're vegan-friendly, non-GMO, and organic. So you're not just skipping the fishy taste. You're also skipping the allergens, the mercury, and all the other stuff that can come with fish oil. I mean, I could go on, but I'll rein it in for now.
No, I love it. And honestly, for anyone who's tried fish oil and just couldn't stick with it, this is a breath of fresh air. Or a gulp of clean algae, I suppose. Terrible analogy, but you get my point.
You know, Eric, one of the things that really excites me about Algal Omega is the sustainability angle. Algae cultivation is so much more ocean-friendly than fishing. No bycatch, no damage to marine ecosystems, and it's got a super low carbon footprint. It's like, finally, a supplement that's good for you and the planet.
That's a huge point. I've read that Mother Earth Labs uses advanced sustainable extraction methods, so you're not just getting a clean product, you're supporting a cleaner process. And, I mean, with all the concerns about overfishing and mercury in fish, it feels like algae-based supplements could really help shift the industry. Do you think we'll see more people making the switch?
I hope so. I mean, look, overfishing is a real problem, and mercury exposure, especially for kids and pregnant women, is no joke. Algal Omega sidesteps all that. Plus, it's grown and harvested right here in the USA, so you know exactly where it's coming from. I think as more people learn about these benefits, we'll see a big move away from fish oil. It just makes sense,
Yeah, and for anyone who's vegetarian or vegan, it's a no-brainer. I've got friends who've struggled to find a good omega-3 source that fits their diet, and this ticks all the boxes. It's kind of amazing how something as simple as algae can solve so many problems at once.
Totally. And, I always say Mother Nature's got the answers. We just have to listen, or in this case, swallow a couple of soft gels.
Let's talk about real-world results. I was reading through some of the customer reviews for Algal Omega, and people are seeing some impressive changes. There are folks mentioning improvements in cholesterol, less inflammation, even relief from things like psoriasis. That's not something you hear every day from a supplement.
Yeah, I saw that too. There was one review from a mom who started giving it to her daughter, not even realizing it might help with psoriasis, and then bam, her daughter's skin cleared up. That's the kind of thing that gets me fired up. And I've had patients who've struggled with high cholesterol or joint pain, and after a few weeks on Algal Omega, they're coming back saying, "Doc, I feel like a new person."
And it's not just anecdotal, right? The science backs it up. Omega-3s are linked to better heart health, brain function, and reduced inflammation. But I think what's really cool is how Algal Omega fits into vegetarian and vegan lifestyles. It bridges that gap where so many people are missing out on these nutrients.
Exactly. I had a patient, let's call her Sarah, who was vegan and really worried about her cognitive health as she got older. She started on Algal Omega, and after a few months, she told me she felt sharper, more focused, and her mood was better. Now, I'm not saying it's a miracle pill, but for her, it made a real difference. And that's what it's all about, finding solutions that work for real people in real life.
Absolutely. And, if you're listening and you've been on the fence about trying an omega supplement, this might be the nudge you need. No fishy taste, no environmental guilt, just clean, plant-based nutrition.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Eric. Well, maybe with a few more herb puns, but I'll spare everyone. Seriously, though, Algal Omega is one of those rare products that checks all the boxes: health, sustainability, and real results.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thanks for joining us on Foundational Health Solutions. Stuart, always a pleasure chatting with you.
Right back at you, Eric, and thanks to everyone listening. Don't forget to tune in next time for more ways to build your health from the ground up. Take care, everybody.
Please make sure to visit motherearthlabs.com to learn more about Algal Omega and other amazing foundational health products. See you next time on the Foundational Health Solutions podcast.